Tottenham Hotspur are considered among the biggest club in England, but despite that they haven't won a single major trophy. With that, even their biggest player Harry Kane has left the club in order to win some silverware. So that's why today I will be taking over Tottenham Hotspur and try to break this trophy curse. So this is the initial team that we have to work with. Currently they are using 4-3-3 attack, and to my understanding this is not going to work. So I have changed the formation to 4-3-3 holding, but there is still some problem in this team. As you can see, Maddison overall has been decreased by -1, and for that again I have given him an attacking midfield position. So let's take a quick look at the team. On the wings we have the club captain Heung-min Son, and he will be joined by Kulusevski on the right wing. While on the striking position we have Richarlison. Well, since the departure of Harry Kane, the club haven't actually found his replacement, and Richarlison to me is definitely not going to work if we want to achieve something with this team. Well, I have to say the transfer budget for the first season is quite good. We have 125 million to spend in the first season, and the player I want to sign for the striking role is Dusan Vlahovic. Well, the guy is completely beast when it comes to scoring goals. He's got 85 shooting, 82 physical and 79 dribbling, and if we see, he's got 88 strength, 92 jumping and 87 attacking position. His technical skills are more than decent as well, and moreover he comes up with 3 strong play styles. Well, he's only 23 years of age, his overall is 84, their asking price is nearly 93.2 million, and I think we can have this deal for around 80 million. So I'm going to start the negotiation with 74 million. Let's see how they respond, and here you go, the deal has been done with Vlahovic finally in the team. Let's talk about the midfield. On the attacking midfield position we have Maddison, joined by Bentancur and Hojbjerg, who has replaced Sarr and Bissouma. And now talking about the defense, on the right back we have Pedro Porro, highly talented, and if given under good development plan he can increase up to 88 or even 89. He will be joined by the Argentinian Romero and Van de Ven, who's got 80 physical, 80 defending and a massive 86 pace. While on the left back position we have one of the most wanted youngster Udogie, who's got more than a decent stats considering he's just 20 years of age. And on the goalkeeping position we have Vicario, and these are going to be our substitute. As you can see, Timo Werner has returned to Premier League but on loan, and if he performs good in his first season with Tottenham Hotspur we can sign him permanently. So we have received the offer for Richarlison. It is Bayer Leverkusen. They are willing to offer nearly 36 million. So let's try to negotiate and get at least 40 million from this deal. So I'm going to start the offer with 43 million. Let's see how they respond, and here you go, the deal is done for Richarlison. Talking about the tactical vision, defensive style is going to be pressure on heavy touches, team width is 45, depth is going to be 60, build up play balance, and chance creation is direct passing. So with the transfer window over, let's take a look at the players that we have sold this season. Well, we have sold Bissouma to Borussia Dortmund for a fee of 27.5 million, Richarlison to Bayer Leverkusen for a fee of 43 million. Well, first two selling to the German club, now says Sengen to our direct rivals Newcastle United for a 1-year loan deal. On the other hand, Brian Gill joining Manchester City for a 1-year loan deal, while Dragusin will be joining Benfica for 1 year. So after playing 38 games in the league, we have finished 4th in the table above Arsenal and Chelsea, which is to me is not bad considering we are just 8 points behind the top Liverpool, who have managed to win the Premier League this season. Talking about the Carabao Cup, we are not in the finals, as in the round of 3 Brighton Hove Albion knocked us out 1-0. Talking about the FA Cup, we have won it by defeating Newcastle United 2-0, and this is our first major trophy with Tottenham Hotspur. And now let's take a look at the stats of the player who is the top scorer and top assister for this season. Well, the top scorer for this season is our new signing Dusan Vlahovic. He has managed to score 38 goals while providing 4 assists. On the other hand, Kulusevski has managed to score 7 goals, 3 assists, and Heung-min Son with 14 goals and 4 assists. And this season, Jamie Maddison is the top assister. He has provided 9 assists and scored 12 goals, while Bentancur has scored 3 goals and provided 7 assists. Well, this season, Dusan Vlahovic has managed to win the Golden Boot as he has scored 31 goals in the Premier League. So season 2 is here, but guys, we we have a problem. After a successful season here at Tottenham Hotspur, Real Madrid are interested in signing Dusan Vlahovic as they are willing to offer 5.5 million plus Tchouaméni, and it is quite clear that we cannot reject this offer. So I have started the offer with 10 million and Tchouaméni. Let's see how they respond with it, and here you go, the deal has been done. With Tchouaméni finally here, let's take a look at the team, how we are going to line up. So this is the team for season 2. On the right wing position we have Kulwarski, while on the striking position we have Barrett. The departure of Dusan Vlahovic, we don't have a first team striker, and in order to survive in this season we have to find his replacement, and for that I think Luis Openda is the perfect replacement. If you look, 94 pace, 84 shooting and 83 dribbling. He's got 4-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves as well. Talking about his physical attribute, it is top notch. As you can see, acceleration is 94, so do sprint speed, while jumping is 93, and he also comes up with 4 strong play styles. Well, their asking price is nearly 103 million, so maybe we can have this deal for around 90 or 92 million. So here you go, we have signed Luis Openda for a fee of 95 million. So with the striking position sorted, on the left wing we have the club captain Heung-min Son, while on the attacking midfield position we have Jamie Madison, who has increased up to 86, joined by Bentancur, who is 83, and on the defensive midfield position we have the new player Tchouaméni, who is 86, and with his installment Hotspur will have to sit on the substitute bench. On the full-back position we have Pedro Porro and Udogi, both are 83. On the centre-back position we have Romero, who has increased up to 84, joined by Wendy Van, who is 82, and on the goalkeeping position we have Vicario, who has increased up to 87, while this is going to be our substitute bench. So with the team for season 2 sorted, let's take a look at the players that we have sold this season. So after playing 38 games in the Premier League, we have finished 3rd in the table, 8 points above Liverpool, who were the champions last season. And moving up this season, Manchester City have managed to win the Premier League, and we are just 10 points behind them. And now talking about the Community Shield, this is trophy number 2. We have managed to defeat Liverpool 3-1. And now let's see how we have done in the FA Cup. We are not in the finals, as in the round of 3 Stoke City knocked us out 2-1. And now in the Carabao Cup we are in the finals and defeated Aston Villa 3-1 on penalties. This is trophy number 4. And now the moment we have been waiting for, the Champions League. In the group stage we finished 2nd in the table, 5 points behind Inter Milan, and are through to the round of 16. In the round of 16 we faced the king of the Champions League, Real Madrid, and defeated them 4-3 on aggregate, while in the quarter-finals we faced Barcelona and defeated them 5-2, while in the semi-finals we faced Benfica and defeated them 5-1, and are going to face Inter Milan in the finals. So this is how the Inter Milan teams look like. At the striking position they have signed Mr. Champions League Cristiano Ronaldo, who has scored 4 goals in his 6 appearances in the Champions League. Well, the player to watch for this game is DiMarco and Bastoni. So this game is definitely not going to be easy, but let's see how we have done, and in the end we have lost the finals to Inter Milan, as Cristiano Ronaldo and Thuram strikes to give the win to Inter Milan. Well, to be honest, I'm really feeling bad, as we were so close to winning our first Champions League with the club. And now let's talk about the top scorer and the top assister for this season. Well, the top scorer for this season is a new signing, Luis Openda. He has scored 26 goals and provided 7 assists, while Brennan Johnson has scored 6 goals in 21 games. Moving up we have Kulwarski, who has scored 22 goals and provided 11 assists in 52 games. Our club captain Heung-min Son gave a tight competition to Openda, as he has scored 25 goals and provided 12 assists in 55 games, while the top assister for this season is James Madison. He has provided 16 assists and scored 9 goals in 52 games. On the other hand, our new signing Tchouaméni has provided 8 assists and scored 1 game, while on the other hand Hotspur with 2 goals and 2 assists, and Pedro Porro, being a right back, has managed to score 7 goals and provide 4 assists. Well, next season we are going to face some serious problems, because two of our senior players will be leaving permanently while one will be leaving on loan. Where Sergio Reguilon is the player who will be joining Arsenal on a one-year loan deal. Well, I know it's a controversial move, but he wants to leave on loan and Arsenal came looking for him. And the players that will be leaving permanently, the first one is Lo Celso. He will be joining Bayern Leverkusen for a fee of 27.7 million. And the reason for that is playing time. He wants to be the first team player. And the second player is Hojbjerg. He will be joining Real Madrid for a fee of 36 million with the same reason. And to be honest, when we have Tchouaméni and Madison, how can we let Hojbjerg and Lo Celso be the first team players? We started managing Spurs in order to break their trophy curse. Well, in the last two seasons, we have managed to win the FA Cup, Carabao Cup and the Community Shield as well. But we have yet to win the big trophies. So season 3 is here and this is our team. As discussed in the last episode, Hojbjerg and Lo Celso has left the club. For the replacement of Lo Celso, we need to find an attacking midfielder who can support James Maddison. Moreover, we need a defensive midfielder and a fullback as well, because we only have Pedro Porro and Udogie, and surely they cannot play every game. But signing 3 players in the single transfer window is quite unrealistic. So the first thing I have done is to convert Bryan Grills into an attacking midfielder, and it will take only 36 weeks to complete this development. With the attacking midfield situation sorted, now we need to sign a new defensive midfielder to support Tchouaméni. And for that we have 2 options. The first one is Konrad Laimer from Bayern Munich. Well, he's got 80 pace, 82 defending, 82 physical. He can play as a CDM, center mid and a right back as well. Well, he's got decent technical skills as well. Looking at his play style, he's got 5. Well, their asking price is 47.5 million. I think we can have this deal for around 40 or 42 million. Well, the second one is Florentino from Benfica. He's got 83 defending, 81 physical. His technical skills are not that bad as well. Looking at his play style, he's also got 5 of them. Well, their asking price is around 52 million and we can have this deal for 44 or 45 million. And out of these 2 players, I think Konrad Laimer is the best player to have because of his versatility. So I have started the negotiation with 40 million. Let's see how they respond. They want Bryan Gills plus 15.7 million. So obviously we are not going to sell Bryan Gills. I have increased the offer to 42 million. Let's see how they respond. And here you go, the deal has been done. We have signed Konrad Laimer for 42 million. With Konrad Laimer in the team, the next player I want to sign is a fullback. And for the fullback role, we have found a free agent, Issa Kabore, who can play as a winger plus a fullback. He's got high attacking work rate. His pace will be between 85 to 95. Looking at his physical stat, it's more than decent, which will work for us. His technical skills, I had to say, are below average, but guys, we are getting him for free. And he's got only one play style, that is rapid, which is related to his pace. So we have done the signing for Issa Kabore for 3-year deal, and he is going to play a rotationary role for us. With the installment of Issa Kabore, as you can see, he's got 90 pace, 77 dribbling and 80 physical. Let's talk about the rest of the team. On the right wing, we have Kulusevski, who has increased up to 86. Openda is 86 as well, and Son has decreased up to 86. On the attacking midfield position, we have James Maddison, who has increased up to 87. Bentancur is 85, while Tchouaméni has increased up to 87. On the fullback position, Pedro Porro has increased up to 86, while Udogie is 83. On the centre back position, we have Christian Romero, who will be joined by Wendy Van, who has increased up to 85, and our goalkeeper Vicaro has increased up to 88. And this is going to be our substitute bench, and let's see how this team performs in season 3. So after playing 38 games in the Premier League, we have finished 4th in the table, which is a downgrade if we compare with the previous season. Like last season we finished 3rd, and this season it is 4th, 19 points behind the leaders Manchester City, which is definitely not good, as City has started to dominate the league once again. And now let's see how we have done in the FA Cup. We are not in the finals, cause in the semi-finals Manchester United knocked us out 2-1. Let's see how we have done in the Carabao Cup. We are not in the finals once again, as as Liverpool knocked us out in the quarter-finals 5-4 on penalties. And now let's talk about the Champions League. We finished second in the table, 1 point behind AC Milan, and are through to the round of 16. In the round of 16, we faced Lazio and defeated them 5-3 on aggregate, while in the quarter-finals we knocked Juventus out 3-2 on aggregate. But in the semi-finals, Real Madrid destroyed us 6-2 on aggregate. And for the first time managing this team, I felt like Spurs because we haven't won a single trophy this season. And now let's take a look at the top scorer and the top assisters. Well, the top scorer for this season is Luis Openda. He has scored 28 goals while providing 4 assists in 51 games. If we move up, we have Brennan Johnson, who has played 23 games, out of which he has scored 6 goals, 1 assist. While upward, we have Kulusevski, who has scored 20 goals and provided 10 assists in 54 games. While Solomon and Brian Gill had a decent season, Heung-min Son has scored 19 goals and provided 8 assists in 47 games. On the other hand, James Maddison has scored 12 goals, 5 assists, Bentancur 3 goals, 4 assists, and the top assister for this season is Tchouaméni. He has provided 11 assists and scored 2 goals. And with the performance we have delivered this season, we can get sacked. So season 4 is here and this is our team. As you can see, we have a lot of upgrade in this season. Openda has increased up to 89, so do Maddison. Tchouaméni is the most decorated player with 90 overall, while Vicario is also 89. Pedro Porro on the other hand has increased up to 87 and Kulusevski is 89. But the player, the position I want to strengthen in this season is the left wing position. As you can see, Heung-min Son overall has been decreased to 84 as he is 34 years of age. And in order to compete against some big team in the Premier League or around the world, we need to sign a world-class winger for this team. And the player I want to sign is Vinicius Jr. His contract is expiring in 11 months and is not ready to renew with Real Madrid. And there is nothing you guys don't know about him. His pace is 98, shooting 88, dribbling 94. He's one of the best, or you can say the best winger out there in the world. His market value is around 197 million. Their asking price is 198 million, but I think his contract is expiring, so we can have him for around 170 million. Well, I know it is going to break the club transfer record and is a bit unrealistic, but we have a transfer budget of 460 million and it's like spending 30 or maybe 40% of it. So I have started the negotiation with 160 million. Let's see how they respond. They are sticking with 198 million. Let's try to counter it with 178 million. Let's see how they respond. But they have countered it with 188 million and the tension bar is rising, so I think I'm going to accept it. So Vinicius Jr. is finally here, but we have another problem to deal with. As Cristian Romero has submitted a transfer request, his contract is expiring in 11 months and is not ready to renew his contract, so we have to sell him this season. And as you can see, PSG are interested in signing him for a fee of 70.5 million, so we are going to accept this. And following his footsteps, Brian Gill has also submitted a loan request, so we have to loan him out this season. For Brian Gill, we have a solution. As you can see, Sarr has also returned who can play on his place, but we have to find a replacement for Cristian Romero. For his replacement, I think Guardiola is the perfect man. He used to play for Manchester City and is now playing at RB Leipzig. Well, his current market value is around 87 million and their asking price is 136 million, so I think we can have him for around 100 million. But they want Heung-min Son and 77 million, which is definitely not going to happen. So I have countered it with the 110 million. Let's see how they respond. They want 123 million and you know what, we have the money to sign him, so I'm going to accept it. So Guardiola is finally here at Tottenham Hotspur and I really know that we have spent a lot of money this season, nearly 300 million, but in order to win the Champions League and Premier League, we have to do it. So with Guardiola finally in the team, I can't wait to see how this team performs in season 4. But before that, let's take a look at the players that we have sold this season. Well, the first one is Cristian Romero to PSG for a fee of 70.5 million, Brian Gill to Wolverhampton for a 1-year loan deal, while Konrad Lehmann has also decided to leave the club as he wants wants to play regularly, which is not going to happen, so he decided to join our direct rival Brighton Hove Albion. But don't you guys worry, in his absence Oliver Skip is going to play. So with the season finished, we have managed to win the Premier League, and finally at last the trophy comes to Spurs. Now let's see how we have done in the FA Cup. We are not in the finals as Arsenal are the winner, cause in the round of 5 it was AFC Bournemouth who knocked us out. And now let's see how we have done in the Carabao Cup. It was Burnley who has won it, cause in the round of 3 Manchester United knocked us out 2-0. And now talking about the Champions League, we were in the group against the likes of Sevilla and Benfica, but we have managed to top the group as we were undefeated. And in the round of 16 we faced Lazio and defeated them 5-3. While in the quarter-final we faced Kylian Mbappe PSG and defeated them 4-3 on aggregate. And in the semi-finals we destroyed Barcelona 6-4 on aggregate and are going to be in the finals once again against Atletico de Madrid. We have managed to win the Champions League as well in this season as we have defeated Atletico de Madrid 1-0. With this we have managed to win the double this season. And now let's talk about the top scorer and the top assister this season. Well, it is Luis Openda who is the top scorer as he has scored 23 goals and provided only 1 assist in 47 games. While Kulusevski has managed to score 15 goals and provide 13 assists. With this, he is the top assister this season. While what a season for Vinicius Jr. He has scored 17 goals and provide 9 assists in 50 games. Well, Heung-min Son, while being 34 years of age, his overall has decreased up to 82 but still managed to score 8 goals in this season. On the other hand, James Maddison has scored 11 goals and provided 8 assists. And now talking about Tchouameni, being a defensive midfielder, he has provided 11 assists and scored 2 goals in 53 games. So that's it for today guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. I will see you soon in the next video. Until then, you can watch the videos that are showing on your screen.